So Gavin, can you explain a little bit about the framework, why it's useful?
Certainly. So firstly, I'm really pleased and proud to launch the framework. It's been a fantastic piece of work. I'd like to thank a number of people that have been involved in its development. So first of all, Liz and Diane from Exact Consulting, who we engaged with to develop the framework, also the National Fire Chiefs Council, and also the board that supported me, which are made up from members across the service to make sure we could deliver this quality product. The purpose of the framework is to allow services to understand the competencies, the behaviours and expectations of strategic leaders and also their analysis team to identify what is required to build their CRMP in a common way.
So Gavin, can you talk a little bit about the process that was followed to develop the framework?
Yes, certainly. So we developed the outset of the framework and engaged with Exact consultants, and they were able to work with the frameworks that already exist across the country. We brought together the UKFRS with chief fire officers coming together to present to them the framework and what would be expected of them and their services to develop this CRMP. What we did find through the process was that we engaged with all the workforces across the UKFRS. Over 80% agreed with the framework we were trying to deliver, and nearly 80% of those agreed with what we were able to put within the framework to be able to drive through those behaviours and the values, ethics, and also the skill sets required to be able to deliver the CRMP.
Gavin, can you talk a little bit about the expected benefits of the framework?
One of the things that this piece of work is really trying to deliver is a common standard across the UKFRS in delivering the CRMPs. Now, we're not expecting the documents to look the same, but we are looking to make sure that the framework is developed in a common way. That makes sure that when we are assessed or inspected by the HMRCFRS, it's a common understanding so we can measure services against each other. What we will be looking at is making sure that we provide the right level of competencies required for the services to be able to draw those skills and expertise together in the way that they can deliver their CRMPs to their communities and identify those risks and also the mitigation that's required to make sure that we are protecting our communities as far as we can.